Join me as I dive deep into the legend of the Woman in White and uncover the chilling truth behind this haunting tale. The Woman in White is a haunting figure that's deeply rooted in folklore across various cultures. From the Lady in White of European folklore to La Llorona of Latin American legend, this ghostly apparition has captured our imagination and sent shivers down our spines. There's something about the Woman in White that perpetuates a sense of mystery and intrigue. Is she a restless spirit, doomed to roam the earth for eternity? Or is she a harbinger of doom, a warning sign of impending death? Whatever the explanation, one thing's for certain: she evokes a primal fear that's hard to shake off. The Woman in White taps into our deep-seated fears of the unknown, of the supernatural, and of the unexplained. She's a masterclass in psychological terror, a reminder that sometimes the most terrifying monsters are the ones that lurk within our own minds. As we delve deeper into the legend, we begin to realize that the Woman in White is more than just a ghost story. She's a reflection of our collective psyche, a manifestation of our darkest fears and deepest anxieties. In almost every culture, the Woman in White is depicted as a beautiful yet tragic figure, often with a backstory that's both heartbreaking and terrifying. Whether she's a jilted lover, a murdered bride, or a vengeful spirit, her story is always tinged with a sense of sorrow and loss. From the Phantom Lady of 299 to the White Lady of Bearhaven, each variation of the Woman in White brings its own unique twist to the legend. Yet despite the differences, there's a common thread that runs through them all: the sense of tragedy, of loss, and of an unquiet spirit that refuses to rest. In Japan, the Woman in White is known as Yuki-onna, a spirit who freezes to death in the snow and returns to haunt the living. In Mexico, La Llorona is said to haunt rivers and lakes, searching for her drowned children. And in European folklore, the White Lady is often depicted as a harbinger of doom, a warning sign of impending death. But what's even more fascinating are the real-life accounts of people who claim to have seen the Woman in White. From ghostly apparitions in abandoned asylums to unexplained sightings in haunted mansions, the stories are always chilling, always unsettling, and always leave us wondering, what's the truth behind this haunting legend? One story that still sends shivers down my spine is the account of a family who claimed to have seen the Woman in White in their own home. According to them, she appeared in the dead of night, her face deathly pale, her eyes black as coal. The family was paralyzed with fear, unable to move or speak as the Woman in White glided past them, her presence filling the room with an unspeakable terror. But what's even more chilling is that the family reported seeing her multiple times, always at the same hour, always in the same spot. It was as if the Woman in White had become a part of their lives, a constant reminder of the supernatural forces that lurk just beyond our everyday reality. As I delve deeper into the legend, I begin to realize that the Woman in White is more than just a ghost story. She's a symbol of our collective fears, a manifestation of our darkest anxieties. And yet, despite the terror she evokes, there's something undeniably fascinating about her, something that draws us in again and again, like moths to a flame. So what's the truth behind the legend of the Woman in White? Is she a real spirit, a restless soul who's doomed to roam the earth for eternity? Or is she simply a product of our collective imagination, a manifestation of our deepest fears and darkest anxieties? Whatever the explanation, one thing's for certain: the Woman in White is a legend that will continue to haunt us, to fascinate us, and to terrify us for generations to come. Thanks for joining me on this journey into the heart of the Woman in White legend. If you have a personal experience or a thought about this haunting tale, please share it with me in the comments below. And if you're new here, consider subscribing for more ghost stories, legends, and urban myths. I'd love to have you along for the ride.